Pastor Scott back here with another video on what is love. And today we're going to talk about, is it about you or is it about them? In other words, the question I think that is at the heart of what is love when we ask it. Remember, this was Googled 5 million times a month in the year of 2020. The heart of the question of what is love is, how do I know that somebody loves me, or how do I know that I love somebody else? And the question should be asked both ways. Is it about you or is it about them? In other words, ask yourself the question, is it about how you feel? Is it about what you get out of it? Is it about your fulfillment, your enjoyment, or is it about them? If it's about them, then you know that there's something there, that there's more than just some infatuation or whatever. And then the reverse should be asked. When you're with them, is it always about what they want to do, what they like, what their purpose is, or are they trying to engage in what you like and what you want to do, and they're doing things for you? And if we can answer those questions honestly, we start to build a picture of what the relationship is all about. And one of the things that is really important for us to all understand is that looks fade, money can go away, but the person that you're committing to is going to be there forever. And so if you're looking for a woman based on how hot she is, one day she's not going to be hot anymore. And if she's a terrible person, then you're married to a terrible person that no longer visually satisfies you. And for ladies, if you marry a guy and it's for anything other than who he is as a person, then you're going to wind up one day with those other things maybe lacking, or you're going to feel like you're lacking as a result. And so we need to be sure that what we're committing to is something of substance, not something that can be taken away. So a couple questions you can ask yourself if you want to know if you're really in love with someone. If tomorrow they lost everything, would I still want to be with them? So if maybe they become injured and they can't work anymore, and then their income is changed. So now, are you willing to spend the rest of your life with that type of person? If tomorrow the woman that you find really attractive was in an accident and was no longer attractive, would you still want to pursue that relationship with her? If you guys were completely broke and trying to figure out what to do, would you still be committed to one another, or would that be the end of the relationship? That's how you can kind of measure whether or not it is real or not. So how do you know that you love someone really? It's about them, not about you. How do you know if somebody else loves you? It's about you. It's not about them. And when both of those things are happening in each of the individuals in the relationship, then there's hope for that relationship. The more selfish we are, the harder it is to have a relationship. And the more we see our needs as primary, the less likely it is that there'll be a healthy relationship. So I hope that you will evaluate those things, you'll think about them, and really think, the person that I'm with, does that embody who they are? Do they really make things about me? And then ask yourself, do I really make things about them? If the commitment we make is about our fulfillment only, then when our needs aren't able to be met at any particular time, which I'm going to tell you, it is going to happen at some point in a relationship. There are going to be times when your spouse is going to go through something that makes it hard for them to meet your needs at those moments. In those times, if you're no longer being fulfilled, can you sustain? And also, what we need to remember is that relationships aren't always going to be like they are in the beginning stages, nor should they be. We're supposed to move past that. We're supposed to move into deeper commitment, so that euphoric feeling is great. It's awesome. I remember it well, and there are still moments in my marriage that I feel that for my wife, but there's something deeper and stronger now than that euphoric feeling. There's a commitment to her that no matter what happens, no matter how crazy things in life get, I'm committed to her. And whatever that means, whatever that looks like, I've accepted already. And that's what we have to do. We have to decide beforehand that we're committed. If you try to make the decision in the moment, it's not going to work. So evaluate, think about, do they make it about me more than they make it about them? Do I make it about them more than I do about myself? And would I be willing to stick with them no matter what happened? If you can't answer yes to that last question, then it's probably not the relationship for you. So what is love? Love is a commitment to one another, a deciding to act in love toward one another, no matter what the circumstances may come. Thanks, guys. If you have some comments, please comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. As more videos come out, you'll be the first one to be able to see them. Thanks, guys.